Don't set your clocks or reset your clock or watches. We're not running. We're running behind is all, and because of course the great announcement coming out of the Volkswagen people today about Chattanooga's got it. I like those words as well as lots of others. Welcome to our program, as abbreviated as is for this Tuesday, July 15th. It is a pleasure to have you with us. And first up today, we're going to talk with a young man by the name of Joel Gerlach. Joel is a computer animation artist. You go along with that?
I do.
That's good. I'm glad.
That's a good title.
Joel has a bit of film that we're going to show in just a minute, or video, I should say, not film. It's a piece of video, and we're going to talk about it because he's using video that you made. You shot combined elements of WALL-E and the new Disney Pixar animation, right?
Yes, sir.
And about 20 children learned to use the tools to make such videos in a 3D animation continuing education course you taught at Chattanooga State.
I did.
How'd this whole thing come about?
Well, I got started learning this program just messing around with it. It's a free program that anybody can download and use, which is why it's so available out there. And I really had a passion for teaching kids how to do this stuff, you know, letting them know that the tools that they can use outside of their house, they don't have to wait until they're older. They can do it now, and they can do it inside their house. And so this whole class kind of came together, 3 classes at Chattanooga State that I was able to teach, and by the end of it, kids were able to make their own models and animate it and everything.
And we're talking like 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds?
Yeah, I had a 9-year-old in my last class, and she was at the level as all the other kids working together. It was great stuff.
We've got some video. Let's roll that, and you can tell us a little about it. I love this because this is simulated, right?
Yes, sir. This is all done post-processing, which is where you have video and you overlay it with effects and stuff. All of this is done with that 3D animation program called Blender, which is free. So, and it allows you to do things like this in the convenience of doing stuff on your own time, and it's not expensive like many of the other programs. So
this is so amazing that you can do, and you can teach. Of course, as we all know, I think everybody that's watching knows, if you're 10 years old and you've grown up with this sort of things available, it's a lot easier than it is for us older folks.
It really is. And really the whole point of this is I want to teach kids to be able to use the creativity and imagination that they have inside them when they're young, to be able to do stuff like this, because this is what I did. I used my ability to imagine like a ship landing here and say, okay, I'm going to put that in.
Yeah, you can make it land.
Yeah, the microwave blowing up. So.
This is awesome.
So yeah, all of this is done with that free program. Really powerful stuff.
You plan on teaching some things like this in the future?
I would love to teach people how to do this, whether it's young and old. I've taught several adults as well, several peers, how to do this stuff. Right now, I kind of want to go out and do it myself.
Yeah.
But eventually, I would love to be able to teach people that they can start young and have the skills that they need. And people who learn it young and kind of get used to how animation works, how lighting works, it'll really help them when they go out into the industry, because they'll have such a head start over people who are just learning it.
Plus the fact just that you can do it, and you can create it and have, I'm sure, a lot of fun.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What can I do with this?
Oh yeah, there's no limits. If you're into gaming, Blender can do gaming, so you can create your own games. If you're into doing animations, you can do animations. Or if you just want to model, even if you want to build things like architectural programs, you can all do that too inside Blender at a young age. Learning it now.
That's awesome. Joel, thank you for sharing with us. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Pleasure to have you with us. We're going to take a short commercial break, and when we return, we're going to, I guess you could say, re-announce or show, you should say, Mr. Stefan Jacoby and his announcement here in Chattanooga just a short while ago. We'll be right back.